Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I'm appearing for item number 39. Our item has been wrongly listed with the other matters, Lordship. It pertains to Vasundhara scheme and it has been tagged with the GST matters, Lordship.
Item 39. Which item?
Item number 39.
39. Three two three five.
3235.
Item 39. It is submitted by Learned Counsel for the has been wrongly listed along with the series. Therefore, the same disconnected, disjointed from the series and be listed separately. No objection has come from the respondent. Accordingly, WPC 3235 2024 listed as item 39. Be disconnected from the series and be listed separately before the appropriate bench by the registry after next week.
Okay.
Yes.
Lordship, there is a interim order.
Interim order passed earlier will done till the next date of listing. Yes.
Having a plan.
Great pleasure, Lordship.
Yes.
This is an application on the 11/6 for appointment of arbitrator. The Lordship, there is a contract has been entered into between the parties here. Pursuant to petitioner here being
Will
successful.
issue notice at this
Yeah.
Mr. Raj hearing. Petitioner, this is an application under 11/6 of the 6. The petitioner submits that contract been entered. Contract was awarded to the petitioner and
Terminated and LD also imposed.
hmm,
LD also imposed and terminated.
subsequently the same was terminated. Being agreed, disputes arose. Disputes thereafter arose between the parties and accordingly petitioner sought to enforce the arbitration clause in the contract. However, in spite of issuance of notice, the respondents failed to appoint an arbitrator in terms of the arbitration agreement. Accordingly, this application is filed. And let notice be issued regarding topics. Steps to be taken through the standing council. The respondent as the respondents are various officers. The respondent 2 and 3 are PWD department and respondent 1 is the Ministry of Road Transport. So, steps be taken to the respective council by serving sufficient extra copies within 1 week from today. Let the matter be listed after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Yes.
I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. R.S. Mishra. Dr. He is before another court on legs. My senior colleague, Mr. D.
Lordship, item 2, both parties are on legs in some other courts.
Hmm.
So I seek liberty from your Lordship. On the last occasion, I had sought some time from your Lordship to file rejoinder in the matters.
Hmm.
But there has been subsequent developments, Lordship. The budget 24 has been announced.
Yeah.
But as per budget 24, Lordship, 2 major reliefs has been granted by the Honorable Finance Minister, announced by the Honorable Finance Minister. Most of the cases relate to section 16.4 demand, Lordship. Section 16.4 says that input tax credit shall not be given to the dealer and shall be recovered if claimed because the returns were filed belatedly after the due date. Now, the announcement which has been made is they have set a particular date, 30/11/2021, all those who have filed returns for 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20 and 2021 till that date, they will allow the input tax credit to all the petitioners. So that will perhaps, Lordship, more than 50% of the petitions will go on that ground. But the orders will need to be interfered with after the budget announcement culminates into an act, Lordship. Today it is a finance bill 2024, Lordship. It will take some time, around 4 weeks or like, to get converted into an act. There is another announcement in the budget, Lordship. Section 128A has been introduced, which says that all notices and orders which have been issued, if the petitioner or the assessees choose to pay the tax part only, they will be relieved from the payment of interest part and penalty part.
Within how many days?
Lordship,
Is there a limit?
yes, Lordship, a GST Council meeting had suggested that before 31st March 2025, if the tax part is discharged, then the interest and penalty will not have to be paid. So, Lordship, now because of this development, we have to wait until the finance bill gets converted into finance act. Only
Some
then the,
notifications are issued. Yes. Then the GST, what do you say?
Lordship, we have filed your affidavit in item number 3, Lordship. That will be covered, all this matter, Lordship.
Subsequent to the finance bill, you have filed an affidavit.
Lordship.
no,
Are you
In
sure?
item number 3. In item number 3, Lordship, we have filed.
You have filed earlier.
That was before the finance.
Then after that, what are your instructions?
Lordship, some relaxation has been made, Lordship. So these matters may be instructed. Relaxation has been made, Lordship. Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Kaya.
He's on legs in court number 12, Lordship.
You should have been instructed, you treat this matter. Some relaxation has been made where he is already submitted. Now, what is the stand of the department in respect of these? The Chaudhary?
Most of the cases with sentence. Yes, but
Same thing in
Yes,
this
Lordship.
will be applicable.
yes, Lordship, whatever notification comes out, Lordship, that will be adopted by the state GST, Lordship.
When is it likely?
Lordship, I have talked with them, they also can't say the exact time. Lordship. At the most, I will lost 3 to 4 weeks, they are saying.
it usually takes 4 to 5 weeks to become an act, Lordship, after the budget is announced. I can submit a copy of the finance bill, Lordship. This lists out the amendments related to GST, Lordship. On the first page itself, section 114, Lordship, in section 16, last part, Lordship.
Yes.
In section 16 of the Central Goods and Services Tax Act, with effect from the first day of July 2017, after subsection 4, the following subsections shall be inserted. Section 5. Notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 4, in respect of an invoice or debit note for supply of goods or services or both, pertaining to the financial year 17-18, 18-19, 19-20 and 2021, the registered person shall be entitled to take input tax credit in any return under section 39, which is filed up to the 30th November 2021, Lordship. The next part is for the registration, if the registration is cancelled, Lordship.
And what is the other amendment you were saying?
The other that I was saying, Lordship, it will be in the last page which I have submitted, last but one. Insertion of new section 128A, Lordship. Last second page, Lordship.
Yes.
Insertion of new section 128A law. Waiver of interest or penalty or both relating to demand raised under section 73 for certain tax period. 128A1. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary contained in this act, where any amount of tax is payable by a person chargeable with tax in accordance with A. A notice issued under subsection 1 of section 73 or a statement under subsection 3 of 73, and where no order of section 73 has been issued. B. An order passed under subsection 73, section 73(9), and where no order under section 107(11) or 1081 has been passed. C, an order passed under Lordship will note that 107 is relating to appeals. C, an order passed under section 10711 or section 1081 and where no order under section 113 has been passed pertaining to the period 1st July 17 to 31st March 20 or a part thereof, and the said person pays the full amount of tax payable as per the notice or statement or the order referred to in clause A, B, or C, as the case may be, on or before the date as may be notified by the government on the recommendations of the council, no interest under section 50 and penalty under this act shall be payable, and all the proceedings in respect of the said notice or order or statement, as the case may be, shall be deemed to be concluded subject to such conditions as may be prescribed. So perhaps, Lordship, after this takes the shape of an act, they will prescribe some rules because it says that subject to such conditions as may be prescribed. So, Lordship, it would meet ends of justice if the matters are adjourned for 4 to 5 weeks and this bill is converted into an act and the matters are taken up then.
Yes,
Lordship, after 4 weeks.
you are the union. If you don't want to collect taxes, we'll order it. They'll be more than happy not to pay taxes. You don't have the instructions with you. You are agreeing to an adjournment. Let's something concrete. What is there?
Lordship, I am extremely sorry, Lordship. I am unable to take
Yeah,
instructions
being
from my
sorry
senior.
doesn't help. Why are you sorry? Why have you not got these instructions? We'll keep it after 2 weeks. Let us see what Mr. Kyal has to say. And
Lordship.
Mr. Chaudhary, come on, you have to be a little more enterprising, if that's the right word.
Because it's a they have the notification, then only we can.
We are asking you, what is the stage? What has happened? What are the updates? Nothing is coming up.
I had telephonic conversation.
It is all right. It is submitted. Anything to submit?
No, Your Lordship, we have to wait for the act and thereafter, Lordship, things will be very clear. And
So this takes care of all the matters.
all the matters.
Right. It is submitted by the learned council, hearing for that. The Finance Bill 2024, GST Service, Goods and Services Act 2017. Certain amendments are proposed. And a series of amendments are proposed. Amongst the proposed amendments, there is a proposal for amendment of section 16, whereby there is a proposal for insertion of a new subsection. So the Learned Council has placed before the court copy of the proposed amendment, and the amendment proposed to be inserted section 16 is reflected as under with it bracket 5. Similarly, the amendment a new section 128 proposed to be inserted in the act, which gives the power to waive interest or penalty or both relating to demands raised under section 73 for certain tax periods if the amounts, if the principal tax amount is paid by the SSN in terms of the period specified in the proposed amendment. So, there are learned counsel for the respondents submit that stage They don't have any specific instructions as to when the amendments are likely to be carried out or the relevant notifications are likely to be published. They seek 2 weeks further time to get instruction. Accordingly, let all these matters be listed again on
27th, 27th of August.
after 2 weeks on 27th,
27th of August. Okay.
27th August.
So the interim orders will kindly continue till that.
All interim orders passed in the respective petitions will continue and we till the next date fixed on 27th of August.
Lordship, even the assessment orders which are now being passed under section 73, 74, they are also going to be done away with. That will be applicable only till 2023. For the future period, Lordship, a new section is coming, 74A as proposed. So Lordship, the entire GST regime, so far as Lordship assessments are concerned, they will completely change as per this Lordship, new amendments which are proposed. So whatever the old provision was there, they will be applicable till 2023 only. Thereafter, Lordship, all the
These bunch of writ petitions were aggrieved by non-grant of the benefit of input tax,
yes, Lord,
number one,
mainly
and the extension of the limit.
yes.
So that effect, what amendments have been proposed?
Lordship, the amendments, Lordship, these are going for 16.5 new section has been inserted.
So far as the limitation has not been specifically amended.
If that is contested, Lordship, that remains the point of dispute. But since the petitioner are already granted relief, they would not be keen to contest perhaps.
Your call.
I am for appeal.